Guys, I have something to tell you. I can't box anymore, and you want to know why that is? It's because I got a new cast. Let's go. It's actually like a splint, but you know, that was a joke, by the way. I only said that because my old like cast slash splint that I had on for a week straight up looked like a boxing glove. I literally got questions in school when I was walking around. They're like, "Yo, Casey, are you wearing a boxing glove right now?" Then I had to explain this whole situation with you know, the surgery and everything, and this is actually my first game on since I've gotten this new splint, so it should be interesting. Now I have 3 fingers to use. You know, it's still looking pretty weird, but you know, before I had I had 3 fingers covered and only 2 fingers loose, which were my two most important fingers that I could use, but for the most part it was horrible. And I'm finding right now that it's still kind of hard to play, but it's a lot better than it was before, so I'm happy about that. And some of my videos in the next few days slash week are going to actually still have my boxing glove cast on, so you might notice that, and it's because I'm recording this. I'm like 5 videos ahead, so I'm like I don't even know what I'm gonna upload which days yet. I haven't decided when I'm in Florida for the whole week, so I don't even know. I have no clue what my hand is gonna look like in future videos. But you know, the whole situation with this is I got this splint, and I'm going to Florida, and then once I get back, the next day I'm going in for another checkup. They're gonna take this splint off. They're just gonna look at it, you know, and there's 3 pins. Okay, I got my cast off today, and basically there were 3 pins sticking out of my skin. I thought it was 2. My mom thought it was 2, and there were 3. And when I got there, like they took it off, and I was like, dude, I didn't even know what to do when they took off the splint. Honestly, it shocked me so much because when they took it off, I just see these 3 metal rods sticking out of my hand. Like, what? I've never gone through anything like that, so it was a really weird feeling. You know, I couldn't really even feel the pin sticking out of my hand at all, and it was hard to feel my finger, but like it's still like probably not a lot of people have gone through that, you know, having pins stuck in them, but it's honestly weird looking at your skin and seeing stuff just straight up sticking out of it. Like, I'm not gonna put the pictures on the screen because they're honestly too nasty. A few videos ago I put up a picture of my broken finger like before I had anything done to it, and people even got like freaked out by that. Well, I did warn people, but they didn't want to see that. Some people just didn't want to see that, and this one is way nastier, so I'm definitely not going to put it on the screen. But if you're actually curious, you can actually go on my brother's Twitter, because he did tweet it. My mom texted him a picture, and I wasn't going to tweet it, but I guess my brother decided to, so just go on his Twitter at red, I don't know exactly what it is, I think it's red_Swanny, but he posted a picture. He posted 3 pictures actually, and you know, I just didn't want to because it was nasty, and I knew people would get mad if I did. You know, some people have a weak stomach, and I don't blame them, because this was like, it was disgusting. You know, there's stitches everywhere. There's these rods with blood, like dried blood. Oh man, it's just ugh. And to be honest, you probably shouldn't expect like a trick shot in this video, because you know how hard it is to like do everything with this. You know, I have to keep this finger bent, these 2 fingers bent the entire time, and you'd think it would like curl around the controller, but no, it just gets in the way, and I'm not gonna be able to hit a trick shot probably for a while, at least online. And just don't get mad. Don't get mad. Oh my goodness, this guy just wrecked everyone. Okay, that was some bad aim, not gonna lie. And also, if you're wondering like how long I'm gonna be going through this recovery process, basically I'm gonna be having my pins in my finger for 4 more weeks, like maybe 4 or a little bit more than 4 more weeks, and basically after that, I see basically a lot, I don't know why I say that. After that, I'm gonna have to go through physical therapy, because like I don't know if I mentioned this, but they had to like scrape the tumor out of my finger and then put an extra bone. I know I've mentioned that actually, but yeah, they put the rods in. Then after you get the rods out, my finger's not gonna be able to bend fully. It's not gonna bend as much as it used to, and it's never really going to get back to the normal, which kind of sucks, because I mean, pinky, if you really think about it, pinky's really important for gripping things. And like, because it's your last finger, and you know, not having your last finger go all the way down, it's just going to be really weird. So I'm really hoping that physical therapy will help a lot with that, because the biggest problem would be if I still played baseball, but it's a good thing I don't, and I quit after freshman year, but it's a good thing that I don't play now, because it would probably make me quit baseball because I couldn't. Swinging a bat with your pinky like not really on the bat would be actually really hard. And you know, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling on about random stuff, but you know, that's just like one difficulty that I would face. But you know, I mean, I'm probably never gonna be able to grip an Xbox controller all the way. But you know, it's okay. Why is everyone using Last Stand, dude? What the? Oh my gosh. And I'm honestly so surprised that I've actually been able to do everything that I've done this week. I grinded out, so this is the hardest I've ever grinded on YouTube because I knew I was going to be gone for 7 days. I really didn't want to miss a day, which I haven't missed a day in a while. And I've been, oh my gosh, after school every day I've been sitting down here editing, playing, and doing a bunch of stuff till I go to bed, basically. For the most part, besides like eating and watching a little bit of Netflix towards the end of the night, but for the most part I've been down here grinding it out, trying to make a bunch of videos, a bunch of quality videos. That's why I spent so much time on it. I didn't want to rush just a bunch and just be like, hey, alright, I'm done. But you know, I took my time, made some great videos for you guys in my opinion, and hopefully you enjoy them during this whole week, you know? When I'm on my vacation, I'm going to be checking up on my videos, you know, making sure people are enjoying them, talking to you guys still on Twitter and everything. And, you know, I'm just not going to be able to make videos down there. I might do, like, a vlog or two, but other than that, you know, I'm just going to be kind of enjoying my time, enjoying a vacation. You know, I remember Syndicate mentioning this. As a YouTuber and having it, like, as your job, basically, to have vacation time, like, true vacation time, you have to work your ass off, like, ahead of time. You have to get ahead on things, you have to get on top of things, and that's really what I did this week. Now you could say, like, oh, just, like, just play like you regularly would, and then, like, only upload a few times over vacation. But, you know, that's just not what I wanted to do. I wanted to upload every day. I want to continue uploading every day, so, you know, that's why I didn't just, like, kind of relax this week. Oh my... Dude, that guy just killed himself, so I didn't get the kill. And also, shout out to my thumbnail maker. He went hard this week. You know, I told him ahead of time, I was like, man, I'm going to be working really hard this week to make a bunch of videos, so if you could, like, be ready to make a bunch of thumbnails, you know, that'd be awesome. And, you know, he was there. He's made, I think, about 5 or 6 so far, and it's been awesome, you know. He's a really reliable guy. All his links are in the description, you know, you can check him out. He's a great guy, and, you know, he's just awesome. And, you know, this game is actually kind of going just like last game. The person in first is, like, double what my score is right now, which is kind of frustrating, but, you know, hopefully I can adapt to these new casts, even though they're probably going to be changing it each and every week, which sucks, but I don't know. Hopefully I can start doing well again in free-for-all. I haven't just sat around and played free-for-all in a while. I've mostly been playing 6-mans and search and TDM, still doing my open lobbies frequently, and, you know, just haven't had a lot of time for free-for-all. And I think the day that I'm uploading this is actually the day that I leave, which is Sunday. So I'm gonna be gone all week, and you know, I'm just gonna, if I make 2 videos tomorrow, I'm gonna have videos for the entire week. You know, I'm just gonna be able to relax and then come back and start grinding again. So I think that's all, people. You know, as always, I hope you're all having a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, everyone.
I turn my head to the sky, focus wide and go at a time. I do not like the little things under my tongue.